In college, I wanted to get involved, so I joined the school pep band. We didn't have a music program, and they would take almost anyone into the band. Once they heard me play my baritone horn, though, they handed me a baton and made me the conductor. All I had to do was wave my arms and say, a one, a two, a 1, 2, ready, go. And that seemed to make them happy. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to participate on a number of local boards, committees, and commissions, and occasionally they'd hand me the gavel. I'm still not sure if they did this because they thought I'd do a good job running a meeting, or if it was just a way to keep me from talking too much. As I take on the chairmanship of EBLC and receive the gavel, I assure you that I won't be playing any instruments, but hope that doesn't stop you from allowing me to serve this year. I started working at Pacific Bell in 1980, when it was still part of the old Bell system. In 1997, after SBC purchased Pacific Telesys, I saw an opportunity to make a career shift within the company from systems processing to external affairs. This move tied in nicely with my interest in local community service and government relations. That year, I also joined the board of what was then the Contra Costa Council. Thinking about the role of the council over the years reminds me of one of my classmates back in elementary school. His name was Bobby Winnick. Now, I wouldn't refer to Bobby as a friend, though we were in several grades together. He was a pretty tough kid and left class in the middle of the day a lot. I just figured he was spending time in the principal's office. It wasn't until 6th grade, though, that I found out that both of Bobby's parents were deaf and he would have to leave school occasionally to translate their sign language into business meetings for them. I didn't realize that he was missing school to give his parents a voice. Imagine someone who stands up for those who can't stand up for themselves, listens for those who can't hear past the noisy banter of politics, and who speaks up for those who haven't or can't find their own voice. That's what we do at EBLC. Every time we take up an issue around housing or healthcare, water, education, or any of the other issues that affect economic vitality and quality of life in the East Bay, we are standing, listening, and speaking for those who don't have the wherewithal to do it alone. As you all know, we are now facing numerous challenges that make our role that much more important. I look forward to continuing the effort started by Vic Baker regarding inclusion and diversity, particularly our outreach for new board members and our work in the eastern and western portions of Contra Costa and the Tri-Valley. I appreciate the leadership that Vic and Danielle Kagan will continue to provide to these efforts. I also hope to see us continue to collaborate with other organizations, including East Bay EDA and Tri-Valley Innovation, to ensure the strongest possible advocacy voice in promoting the needs of our communities. Additionally, I'd like to see the Leadership Council extend hands-on volunteerism in support of those in need. In the past, our board has supported efforts such as Earn and Learn in education and home building for Habitat for Humanity. I hope we can step up again to demonstrate our voice in the community also translates directly into action in the community. I want to thank Vic for his leadership this past year and look forward to his continued support as immediate past chair. I also want to thank our executive committee and our task force co-chairs for the extra effort they continually bring to our organization. I'd like you all to join me in acknowledging our staff, Kristen, Lindy, Mark, and Laura, for their ongoing enthusiasm and dedication, particularly during these challenging times. Finally, I'd like to thank my managers at AT&T for recognizing the importance of the work we do at EBLC and supporting me in my participation. My thanks to all of you on the board is on behalf of our members, our businesses, our workforce, and our communities. You have come together making a difference and adding an important, strong, and singular voice where one might not otherwise be heard, just like 10-year-old Bobby Winnick did for his parents when he thought no one was watching. So for now, the only thing I can add is a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, go. Thanks for listening.